2014, India was hungry, not just for food, but for convenience. What if your favorite food could reach you in minutes? This is the story of three men who built a billion-dollar empire by solving one simple problem: hunger. Before Swiggy, ordering food online in India was a nightmare. Late deliveries, cold food, missing orders. And most companies, they didn't control delivery. That's where everything was broken. Harsha, a dreamer with global exposure. Nandan, a logistics mind. Rahul, a tech genius. Together, they saw something others ignored: control delivery equals control experience. But Swiggy wasn't their first idea. Before Swiggy, they built Bundle, a logistics startup. And it failed. No traction, no growth, no money. Many would quit. But not them. They didn't abandon the idea, they pivoted it. 2014, Bangalore, Swiggy was born. Not just another food app, but a delivery-first company. While competitors like Zomato only listed restaurants, Swiggy built its own delivery network. That decision changed everything. No fancy tech, no big funding, just hustle. Investors didn't believe in them. Too risky, too early. India is not ready. Money was running out, employees were uncertain, orders were low, but they kept going. Because they knew if they solved logistics, they would win. Then came the turning point. Swiggy started focusing on faster delivery, reliable service, strong restaurant partnerships. Finally, investors noticed. Funding started coming in, from small rounds to millions. Swiggy was growing, fast, but success attracts competition. The food delivery war had begun. Discounts, offers, price battles. Swiggy was losing money. A lot of money. Thousands of crores gone. But they weren't afraid. Swiggy expanded to hundreds of cities, millions of users, lakhs of delivery partners. They didn't stop at food, they became a delivery ecosystem. Even today, Swiggy struggles with profitability. High costs in delivery, discounts, operations. But revenue? Growing rapidly. Swiggy became a multi-billion-dollar company. Investors believed in one thing: future domination. Behind every delivery, there's a human story, dreams, struggles, survival.
Swiggy became a billion-dollar giant, but here's the truth no one tells you: it's still losing money. Thousands of crores gone, and yet investors keep betting bigger. Why? Every startup has one ultimate goal: IPO. To go public, to become immortal in the market. Swiggy is preparing for that moment. But going public isn't just growth, it's exposure. Financials become public, profits matter more than growth, investors demand returns. And that's where things get complicated, because Swiggy still isn't consistently profitable. Swiggy burns cash every single day. Heavy discounts, delivery costs, customer acquisition, competition wars. Every order you place might actually cost Swiggy money. Yes, they grow by losing. The rivalry with Zomato is far from over. Pricing wars, delivery speed, restaurant exclusivity, customer loyalty, and then came a major twist. Uber Eats exited India and sold to Zomato. Suddenly, the fight became even more intense. Behind every fast delivery, there's a harsh reality. Long hours, uncertain income, no guarantees. Gig economy looks flexible, but it's also fragile. These riders are the backbone of Swiggy, but also the most vulnerable. Swiggy isn't just a food app, it's a habit, notifications, discounts, convenience. The goal, make you order again and again, because more orders means more growth, even if profits don't exist yet. Swiggy isn't stopping at food. Enter Swiggy Instamart, groceries in minutes. A bold move, but also risky. Inventory cost, warehousing, faster delivery expectations. This could be their biggest win or biggest mistake. Swiggy stands at a crossroads. IPO success becomes a global giant. Profitability breakthrough finally turns profitable. Market pressure investors lose patience. In startups, growth is easy. Survival is hard, from a failed startup to a billion-dollar empire. The visionaries, Harsha Majeti, Nandan Reddy, they didn't just build a company, they changed an entire industry. Swiggy is not just a success story, it's a gamble. A bet on the future where convenience wins over cost. But every bet has a risk. Will Swiggy become profitable or collapse under its own weight? The answer is coming soon.
What if your food arrives before you even order it? This is not science fiction. This is the future Swiggy is building. From a simple food app to a tech-driven empire, Swiggy conquered India. But now the world is the next target. Global markets are huge: USA, Europe, Southeast Asia. But here's the problem. These markets are already dominated by giants like Uber Eats, DoorDash. Entering global markets is not expansion, it's war. The next battlefield is not delivery, it's intelligence. How AI is changing Swiggy. Predict what you'll order, optimize delivery routes, reduce delivery time, personalize recommendations. Imagine opening the app and your favorite meal is already waiting. That's not magic, that's AI. But every technology comes with a cost, risks, data privacy concerns, addiction loops, job reduction. What happens when algorithms know you better than you know yourself? That's the question Swiggy must answer. This is no longer a food business, it's a monopoly game. Goal: control the entire ecosystem. From restaurants to delivery to groceries to cloud kitchens, Swiggy wants to own everything. Because in business, whoever controls the ecosystem controls the market. Swiggy is quietly building something powerful: cloud kitchens. What are they? Restaurants with no dining space, only delivery. This means lower cost, faster delivery, higher control. Swiggy doesn't just deliver food anymore, you can create the food. The final war isn't Swiggy versus Zomato, it's ecosystem versus ecosystem. Competitors: Zomato, Amazon, Reliance Industries. Big tech is watching, and when they enter, the game changes forever. Swiggy has strong brand, massive network, loyal users, but also heavy losses, intense competition, uncertain future. This is the ultimate test. Every empire rises and every empire falls. The question is, will Swiggy become a global giant or just another startup story? From hunger to habit to empire. This is not the end, this is just the beginning.